I think we're being invited to rebuild a relationship with our world, a very intimate relationship. The events of this year seem to reinforce a kind of submissive relationship to our world, one where we suffer from worldly circumstances, situations and events that it's too easy to believe have been imposed upon us in some way. And that's not a relationship which serves us. In the field of higher consciousness work, where I and many others are passionately engaged, we're practicing new world relationships, new ways of experiencing deep relationship within ourselves and between us. This is inner work which calls on new relational capacities which are subtle in the sense that they stretch our sense of reality, questioning the ways we tend to make inner outer distinctions between realities which don't serve us. And it's paradoxical work in the sense that by learning to explore deep within, through simple practices which question the ways we create our experience of life, not only do we find new qualities of relatedness between us, but we also find a wholly new relationship to our world arising. You can't go on looking at the world and being in the world in the same ways. To really go within is to transform the reality you know and to upend the assumptions upon which our regular experience of our world is based. It is to discover a profoundly co-creative sense of reality, woven through subtle and material realms where vast, untapped inner potentials await us, and where more worlds than we know are waiting to be brought forth through us. This is work which calls upon and calls out our consciousness, and there's nothing more healing and transformative of our world, although it's not for the faint-hearted. Begin to live more creatively from within, and you heal and change the ways in which you create your personal world. You embody a different consciousness, and you find you're taking more responsibility for what you create on all levels of life. As we do this together, then we're drawing upon a vast field of higher consciousness through which everything changes, and there's no way or place that is too small or too private not to have an impact upon the whole of life. I believe this is the planetary work that more of us are being called to, through challenging world circumstances, which we haven't created simply to survive and go on in the same ways we're used to. As many people are realizing, the world we're creating now is the biggest wake-up call we have. And if you're sensitive to this call in any way, then you know deep down that something radically new and very different is being called forth through you and many, many others. This is not a call to go on struggling alone. Find ways to meet, explore, and practice with others. Join us in our upcoming online immersion at the end of November, transforming our world from within. You'll be in great company.